President Obama's stroll through a field in the Bavarian Alps with leaders from the G7 looked like a scene out of the movie The Sound of Music. And the question on everybody's mind was, how do you solve a problem like Vladimir Putin?
We think that there can be a peaceful diplomatic resolution to this problem, but it's going to require that Europe and the United States and the transatlantic partnership, as well as the world, stay vigilant.
While the battle against ISIS, terrorism, and trade are all critical topics for this G7 summit, the president will be spending much of his energy making the case that this is no time to relax the sanctions aimed at stopping Russia's meddling in Ukraine. White House officials say talk in Europe of easing that economic pressure would only encourage Putin to continue to send military trainers and assets into eastern Ukraine in violation of the Minsk ceasefire agreement.
All of this underscores the degree to which Russia has essentially thumbed their nose at the commitments that they made in the context of the Minsk negotiations.
Putin is not here in Germany. Russia was booted out of this group of global powers last year as punishment for its annexation of Crimea. But Putin is doing all he can to stay in the conversation, telling an Italian newspaper that there's no need to fear his country, adding, only a sick person, and even then only in his sleep, can imagine that Russia would suddenly attack NATO. But nothing beats a face-to-face encounter as Mr. Obama wooed the summit's host, German Chancellor Angela Merkel. The White House said the president lined up Merkel's support for maintaining the sanctions on Moscow while sampling some German beer and pretzels and a promise to try on one other local custom.
I have to admit that I forgot to bring my lederhosen, but I'm going to see if I can buy some while I'm here.